It's the 30th Hydra podcast with you, me, and another guy.
Lovely to be with you all on the big 3-0.
Yeah, Cam, how are you doing? How's your mind, your body, your soul? I think I'm gonna just stay right here.
I love this gentle intro. Right here physically or
Yeah.
spiritually?
Well, both. I think I stay here for the 30th.
Beautiful. Yeah, we can think back. We can chill. Take a nice breather this sesh. I've been go. Yeah, my mind has been nonstop. My body too. I'm just thankful that I'm not like sick or anything. Now that we're back in the swing of things at work, I'm now working 5 days a week. I don't know if I talked about it on the pod, but
You have
I
it.
have like a 2 to 3 month gig that popped up that I at the school that I work at, they're always requesting me. So they were like, "Hey, this teacher's gonna need someone to cover her maternity leave,
Oy.
and like you would be perfect for the job." And so I'm like, "Okay, how long is that?" And they say, "Okay, well, it's gonna start pretty much when we get back from winter break, and it might go till like the end of the year, which is like January to June.
You know what I
So
say to
pretty much
that?
like 6 months." What do you say?
Stop the cap.
I forgot to
Please.
do it earlier.
You brought it back. No, I'm surprised I forgot to. Oh my gosh, but yeah, it's like if I'm lucky. Well, I don't know how to think about it really. I'm so. I don't know whether to think it's luck if it lasts that long, but I like to think that I would be getting great pay throughout that time. Like it definitely is nice to have consistent work. With the subbing gigs, it's usually day to day, and you might get only a job or two a week, which is not super helpful for paying bills. But working 5 days a week and getting paid more because it's a long term gig, like I'm happy to be at where I'm at. But it's definitely like, whew, I'm like working overtime, a couple hours extra after each shift just to get grades and lesson plans. Like they're really drawing me thin.
Yeah, totally. That's how I feel with my work when I get a lot of days like this week. I'm working every day, and it's like, man, that's cool, but
Yeah.
why every day?
Does it have to be every one of them? Yeah, I
Especially
live for my breaks. I kind of miss it.
especially with its inconsistency of times. Like today, um, well, to give context, I'm teching a big show, and what I'm teching is a lighting board that we don't own, we rented, but we couldn't rent the lighting guy because he was doing some other stuff. So they told me like, yeah, I gave you some cues, here's the sliders to do it, and that should really be all you need. And I'm like, okay. So I got those sliders for when they walk in and then when the presentation goes. So during the show when we do it, I'll just flip the slides when people are talking, and then I don't do anything else. And then I'm also the timer guy, so anytime a new person goes up there, I put on the timer and then hit start, and that's it for that. And
Yeah.
Today they were just kind of doing like it's like a rehearsal, not really. It was just people going in there and getting a feel for it and make sure their slides are okay. And I did absolutely nothing. Like the whole time I was there for an extra 2 hours to do nothing.
Oh my gosh,
And
that's just the worst.
it's like,
Sitting around at work.
why? I don't mind not doing anything at work, but at least
Beats working for money.
it also feels like you're wasting my time. I could be
That's
doing
right.
something else.
No doubt. Especially when like it's not like you get to slack off and like chill while you're on the call. It's like you have to be in a room quietly listening and just watching and not doing anything for 2 hours. That blows.
Yeah, like that. It was literally nothing for me. They're like, "Could you put the timer up?" I was even earlier. They were having other people go in there. They didn't give me the like times till I went in at 8, and they didn't give me the times till 4 when we came back. And it was like, so when they're like, can you put the times up there? I don't have times.
Yeah.
I don't have
Just put time.
times. I can't put anything up there because you haven't told me anything.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy to be just given so little prep sometimes. I feel like I'm the type of guy that likes to roll with it. I don't ask too many questions. I'm like, I'll figure it out. But like so, sometimes I'm just so strapped and so wrong. Like I'll like make the decision that I think is right and it's just fucking wrong. Today I told the kids that the periods were only 25 minutes because I heard it was a testing day. And that was just not true. But they never told me the schedule, so I just had to assume that it was the same as last year. And
Oh,
I was completely fucking wrong. So like I I like wrapped up the period 20 minutes early. And I'm like, let me check my email to be sure that I'm not sending you off too early. And indeed, they got back to me and I was like, fuck guys, sorry, we gotta do book work now. My bad.
my B, dude. And everyone's like, fuck you!
Yeah.
Fuck
Fuck
you!
this guy.
I'll throwing papers at you.
But like I didn't know. I'm trying out here.
It's apparently this group, the ladies that's running it, is very stressed out because they said they usually get a year to prep this, and they
Holy.
got 6 months,
Oh, okay.
and they also had other jobs, their job on top of it
Sure.
while doing this. So, um, I'm like, okay, lady, not my problem, but but it was also they were being like putting on stuff. So they were like, yeah, the CEO wants a teleprompter for their words. Can we do that? And luckily, the board they brought for it, since it's the first time we're ever using an LED screen, they brought a
Mm.
really big board that can do multiple things. And one of them was they can put kind of like Photoshop with layers. You can put a source on top of it, well, like OBS. It's like OBS, but you could do it for real time more stuff. It's like built in.
Gotcha. That's pretty
So
neat.
they had a little secondary teleprompter board to have the text, and then they took that source and put it up there. But uh, they were nice in that way. But then the person doing the video was also very um, not stern, but he had his points of like there was a guy that for his notes it shows the current slide and the next slide for his presentation. And he
Mhm.
was like, "Can we make the current slide bigger?" And the lady asked, "Can we?" And he retorted, "All right, but if we do this, if he gets the special treatment, everybody's gonna want the special treatment. So that means everybody's gonna want it their way. So we gotta change it every time. Do you want that?" So they just
You
reverted
really
it
want to be
back.
that person? Like
And
shaming them.
but then they were also stern in another way where on the LED screen they were going through the slides and they were like, so their logo has a like a light blue, a light green, a darker, a more pinkish red, and another color I can't remember. And they were looking at the slides and they were like, the color of the logo looks different on that. Is there a way we could change that? And he's like, I don't understand. And then he looks up and he's like, he comparing it with the one on the computer. She was like, see how this one's more like a magenta red and that one's more like a pinkish red. And
Oh my god.
he just replied like, you gotta understand, I'm a man, so red is red, green is green, black is black. I can't really tell this difference. And in my mind, I was just like thinking about all the different colors on like the paint walls in Home Depot, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah. That's not my job. I could not.
don't. Like I could kind of tell, but it's also like, man, that's picky. The only one that kind of made sense is they're like they showed the pictures of faces and they're like, that's the CEO and that's the CFO. Is there a way we can tone shift it a little bit because he's supposed to be pale and he kind of looks more bronzed? I was
What?
like, really?
What does it matter?
It doesn't. It really doesn't. They had to turn the LED screen from like 75% brightness to 30 to change
Uh-huh.
it.
Yeah. Color correction. That's so nitpicky.
It is. It really was. And then I guess they didn't tell us that they wanted us for later. They were nice. They gave us food. But
Mm,
they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna do rehearsals from like 9 to 1, but then you guys will
ugh,
come back from at 4 and finish at 6:15." And we're like,
what
"What?
the hell kind of schedule is that?
What?" And even I told my bosses, they're like, "So you went with the rehearsal, right?" And I was like, "Fucking barely. People just went up there to look at their slides. We have to go back at for 4 and be there till 6:15." And they're like, "What? Well, we're
Right?
gonna charge that."
But you better. Ugh, that is crazy. Yeah,
Besides
no,
that,
work.
though, what were you gonna
Besides,
say? Sorry.
I was just gonna say, can't be working without getting charged for that. That's like, I'm all about not working when I'm off the clock.
Oh, for sure. I turn that shit off. Anytime people were like giving me the pass down of what, okay, this is what we're doing tomorrow. As soon as they say what they're doing tomorrow, I kind of like, nope, that's for tomorrow. I'm not gonna.
All right, let me know tomorrow. See it.
Yep, I'll worry about it then. But besides that, I've kind of just been working the magic place.
Lot
The other
more.
AV has been slower, except now.
Gotcha.
But it's just been a little slower, and the magic has been okay. It's been okay.
Yeah. Are they treating you good? Are you
Yeah, they
enjoying the
treat me
work?
good. There was even a time where I was working one of the dates, and I worked at like 8, and they wanted me to be there, even though I didn't really think they needed me there because um, it was a
Hmm.
comedy show. So I didn't understand why I needed me to be there. You just press the button for to open the curtains, and then the show is like that. Like there's nothing for me to do.
No cues, no
But
special effects.
I guess they were really concerned of having it go right, that they're like, all right, can you make it from like 5 to 8, and we'll give you your hourly with $75 compensation. I was like,
Hey,
I'll be there.
yeah, that's all it takes. Money will change the mind of many.
And I didn't ask for it. Like he always says, like, I don't want to take you away from work, but if there's a way I can pay you more, I will.
Sure. Yeah, that is generous, but also like competitive. He values your time.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of generous, uh, I bought. I'll get to the generous part in a second. I
Ellen,
recently bought.
the generous.
No, don't mention her name here.
If we say it two more times, she'll appear.
I saw a clip where she gave $20,000 to Bill Gates and no one clapped.
Yeah, fuck that. He
They,
doesn't need it.
yeah, they're like, we for your generous offers, we love these stories. We're gonna give you $20,000, and Bill Gates was just like, the fuck, okay. And there's a lady in the crowd just like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, no one clapped, no one liked it. But what I was saying, I recently bought my first custom figurines.
Oh.
I saw on Instagram that there was a guy doing wrestling figurines, and his latest post was of CM Punk and Jeff Hardy on the match they had where it was loser leaves WWE, and that's when Jeff Hardy was, well, quit, fired, left, whatever, and didn't return for 10 years, and it
Hmm.
meant a lot to me, that match, because it
Yeah.
cemented me watching it forever. Of like, oh, there's stakes. There's gonna be people that I like that aren't gonna be here anymore. I gotta watch. So I asked him about it because they're never gonna make those figures ever. They're never gonna make those attires. Never gonna make
Mm.
that match like figured wise. They won't. So I was
Old
like,
news by this
so I
point.
bought it because they were available. I was like, can I buy these? They're like, I still have it. I'm like, fuck yeah. So I got it. They're gonna ship tomorrow as of this pod recording.
Were they like one of one, or was it something they made a few of?
Well, he made an old one like 2 years ago, but this was a new one. Like it's repainted, better done, all that stuff.
But this wasn't something that was like
No,
mass produced. You just got the one that he made.
yeah, he just he takes custom commissions, but sometimes he'll just make one and then it just says
Gotcha.
like he doesn't promote to buy it. It's just like if you
Yeah.
want it, you can have it.
Yeah, make a bid for it or offer. Did he like give you a price, or did you
It was
like come to
180
him?
in total, which is pricey, but it's custom made. It looks really good, and it's two figurines with a wrestling belt and
Yeah,
stance.
that's
So
cool.
it's like it's worth it.
Yeah, I would say pricey, but not like obscene
Yeah,
value.
it's painted attire, uh, custom painted. I think some of the head sculpts are from different pieces. Maybe the hair is sculpted, and
Mm.
CM Punk has bandages on him. So those are customly
Mm.
put on. Even little
Oh shit.
details of like CM Punk has a Cobra Commander tattoo, and usually in the figures you can't have that because it's a product. So he painted it
Yeah.
back on.
Fuck yeah.
So that's really fucking cool. And what I was gonna do is I was gonna take these figurines, I was gonna put them in a football helmet display case, get a ring with a steel cage around it because that was the match. Put the two left and right side have crowd, and the back side has his fetal position when he lost, and it was gonna put
Huh.
the quote that he said when he left, which was, "This isn't goodbye forever. This is only goodbye for now." And
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna put it all in this like diorama of just
So
coolness.
sick.
And
Yeah.
the generous part that I'm getting to is I told my friend about this, my coworker, and he was like, "I don't know if you're asking me if you're asking me if you should do it because you should do it." And I was like, I already got it, but that I was already I was just showing you and
Yeah.
telling
Fuck
you
yeah.
the idea. And
I
then
agree
but
with
then
that.
he was like, but yeah, man, you should do it. I'll even give you $50 to do it. And in my mind, I'm like, no, don't fucking do that. It's this is like a cool thing that I'm getting that costs $180. That's a guilty pleasure purchase. Don't give me money just to get me cool
Yeah.
shit.
That I don't need. Yeah.
And then I told him I bought it, and he's like, oh, like later, and he's like, oh, cool, cool. So when do you want me to send you the thing? I'm like, don't fucking do that. What? Why are you so interested in giving me this money? Like, I didn't
Yeah.
ask for it. I already told you I bought it. Don't give me this money.
That is kind of funny. That is super generous though. That is hella nice of them to just be supportive of your hobby.
I think it's because so he takes the cat from home to work and work to home sometimes when we're not
Oh,
synced
cool.
in the schedule, and he's synced in with him.
Yeah. Right.
So my way of paying him back was I bought him Monster Hunter Wilds during
Mhm.
Christmas. So I was like, here you go, here's your Christmas gift, and thank you for doing this stuff. So I think he feels in his gut maybe he wants to give something back,
Yeah.
but I'm
Right.
like, you drive him, you already drive him.
Yeah. That was supposed to pay you back.
Yeah, stop.
Nice person then, and that's what's important is like nice people when you do something for them, when you give them something, like they do remember it, and they're gonna reciprocate. They're gonna be happy to have you as a friend.
I do
I
think he's
My
one of
dad has
those.
always taught me that.
I think he's one of those people though that is too generous. He's always trying to
Yeah,
help people's
happens
problems.
too.
He's talkative
Yeah,
to everybody, knows people's names, uh, becomes too involved with too many things that he forgets
sure.
so many things.
Yeah, that can be overwhelming trying to be everybody's friend.
Yeah, like I, it became like such a bit at work that people be like, "Where's Mike? Where's Mike at?" And I'm like, "He's mingling." Because I know he is. If he ain't in the
You
office,
know it,
he's
yeah.
gonna be at the gift shop or the arcade mingling with one of the girls. And I'm like, dude, stop. We gotta go. We gotta go. Like I walk past him and I just give him like the head shake.
Hmm. The disappointed teacher.
Yeah, just like
Disc tip.
that's all I give him.
Where should you be right now, young man?
It's 10 a.m. Do you know where your kids are? 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Yeah, they're in like third
That's
period.
cool. How is the adjustment from going from a substitute to this more permanent role?
It's a big adjustment because normally when you're a substitute, you're just a babysitter.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, most teachers will be like, "Oh, I'm gonna have a substitute. I'm sick or whatever. I need to be out. Let me just, give them a movie to put on." Like that's
Yeah.
the classic, right?
Polar
But
Express.
I'll admit I've done that a few times, though not too often. It's literally just only when they have to watch a movie,
You're
and
playing
they're like,
Magical
"Okay, that's
School
perfect."
Bus, right?
I've sat through a class where they're playing that, and I'm like, "Dude, throwbacks." Oh, that was like my favorite day, honestly.
It's
Was
always the
watching
same
Magic School
episodes.
Bus.
It's always like, how's rain made?
Yeah, I remember seeing the ones that I had seen about like it was vampire bats or yeah, vampire bats and how the kids thought they were turning the parents into vampires.
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome. Uh, but yeah, like normally I'd be just showing up and like I wouldn't have to teach. There were lessons online. Maybe they already got like taught about it the day before and they're finishing up some work.
Mm.
You just show up and make sure kids aren't biting each other, pretty much, and then you call security when they do. But now it's like I do have to do that first part, but I also have to I have to teach a lesson. Like it's a math class, so I have to teach kids like the hardest subject for kids to learn. And I like math, but the kids fucking struggle. It's 8th grade like algebra, and honestly, I feel like it's harder level algebra than I thought was standard for 8th graders when I went to school. Like I feel like it's hard shit, and the kids are
Mm.
struggling, and I'm having to like get better at teaching. Definitely, like I've never been trained to teach. They gave me the credential to sub
Uh huh.
just by having a degree. They're like, okay, he's smart enough to figure things out, but apparently I'm also smart enough to now teach math, and in addition to that I have to like input all of their grades, which is like takes
Oh
time.
yeah.
It's something that you probably take for granted as a student. Like the teacher is spending time outside of class doing stuff just like you're spending time outside of class doing homework. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's a lot. I got to make sure that I'm getting paid for my outside hours too, which is the only way that this would be worth it. Like
Yeah.
it's barely a pay raise without being paid for outside
And you
hours.
said how long this lasts?
Well, for sure it's going to be at least another month from when we're recording this,
Oh wow.
and it is most likely 2 months from when we're recording this, with the possibility of being upwards of 3, 4, even like 5 months. Like I said, to the end of the year. It's like she can only request 2 months at a time, I think,
Mm.
before they're like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, your leave is over. But she can request like a maternity leave, and then she can request like child bonding leave, and
Oh.
then like so on and so forth. Like there's a few different things that are valid, like reasons of absence, and she's gonna take like as much time as she can, which could be to the end of the year if it has to
Eef.
be. But I would be so burnt out by then. I don't know. It's barely the second week, just starting now, and oof,
So if you
like
don't get an
it's a lot.
episode, you can blame the school system.
Yeah, like it's definitely the busiest I've been while recording fellas, but I think there's ways we can do it for sure.
As long
Like
as we
we'll
make
find
it
something.
to summertime,
Oh
easy.
right, yeah, and I have breaks too. I have 3-day weekends. I have a spring break in a little while if I am working that far into the school year.
Mm-hmm. Now as a teacher, you're like spring break, spring break.
I know, dude. I live for it now. Like I used to talk to a lot of teachers, and they'd be like, "Huh, hanging in there. Like it's finally Friday." And I'm like, "This is the only day I work this week, bro. This is my Monday." I'm like, "I'm chilling. Don't worry about me." But now it's like, yeah, I'm in there. I'm on the front lines.
I feel like I'd be a terrible teacher because I'm good at I feel like I'm good at explaining things that I'm really knowledgeable of. Like I could tell you
Hmm.
the inner workings of stuff, but sometimes my brain wired doesn't quite match up. Like I remember when I was in elementary school, I was trying to explain to people how I multiplied by 9, and no one
Oh yeah.
understood. They were like, "You have the finger trick, whatever." That's what
Uh huh.
some of them were doing, where it's like, "Oh, multiply by 3, you put the 3 down, it's 27."
Yes. Yeah.
But the way I did it, which even teachers weren't understanding. But in my head, it makes sense. So you multiply 9 by 6. Your first number is going to be -1.
Yeah.
And then your second number is going to be whatever you multiplied the rest of it to get 10.
Mm-hmm.
So -1 of 6, you got 5. 6 plus 4 is 10. So you got 54. So that's
Yeah, I
how
see.
I did it. And it just
Yeah,
makes sense
which
to me.
is
But no one understood. No one got
it's
it.
not in fact it's pretty much the same trick. It's just like applying it visually different,
Right.
but it works for the same reason that the other trick works, I feel like. But
It's just
that
a
yeah.
consistent thing that works.
Mm-hmm. That's so funny though, like how minds can work differently, especially like when kids learn things. But I'm surprised. Sometimes we just understand things in a way that people don't, and it's like impossible to explain. I've definitely had that feeling. Like I have kids that are like, Mister, I don't understand. And I'm like, well, do you understand this? And they're like, no. I'm like, well, do you understand? And I try to pull it back. Do you understand this? And they're like, no. And I'm like, do I understand this?
It's like the fucking it's just like he got four pieces of dish soap and he gave him 3. What's 6 plus 3? I don't know.
I
What's
don't
6
know.
plus 3? I don't know. What is it? What is it? And then you give it to the next guy.
It's a fucking
Math is
it's Hell's
math.
Kitchen. Math is math.
It's Hell's Kitchen. Where's the negative? Oh, have you seen
Yes.
that one too? You should give that to a kid if you do negatives, where it's just like, how come 2 negative numbers make a positive number? Turn around. Turn around again. What the fuck? Well, how come 2 positive numbers don't make a negative number? Don't turn around. Don't turn around again. What the fuck?
Have to bleep that one for the middle schoolers.
Nah, they'll get it.
Yeah, dude, it's so crazy to me. I feel like as a kid, like that was a thing. You're not allowed to cuss in class, you know. You'll get reprimanded. But kids these days, like, it's just so in their vernacular that they'll just forget. Like no matter how many times you'll tell them, they'll
Mm-hmm.
just forget and they'll say something like, you're such a dumbass, or that's some crazy shit, or
Nah,
like
fool.
fuck no. Like they'll just say it because they're used to saying it. And
Yeah.
it like in my book, I've always been like, fuck, that's words. As long as you're not cussing someone out, as long as
Yeah,
you're
as
not
long as it's
using
not
like
rude.
offensive slurs, like as long as there's no derogatory intent, I don't really care how you express yourself. But like also other people do. Like the people around you, the
Yeah.
people like you might be hired by later in life.
Yeah, don't
So
promote
it's
it,
like
whatever.
when it comes down to it, I have to nip it in the bud often. But it's
Yeah.
just like nonstop. I'm like,
It's
watch your
like
language. Watch your language.
it's not even it's you should apply it to the same thing that like shut up is. Shut up's not a
Yeah.
curse word, but shut up is sometimes harsher than
Hmm.
other things because it's just
Yeah,
like
right.
shut up. It's like you don't say that.
I've said shut up in class, and the kids go, ooh, like you're not supposed
Ooh.
to say that as a teacher. I said hard ass the other day to my class. Like, I'm not trying to be a hard ass on you guys, you know? I'm not trying to be mean. I want you guys to be happy. I want you to enjoy class time and succeed. But like, everyone just starts like giggling when I said hard ass. I'm like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said that, but fuck it. They're like 13, you know?
Yeah.
They've heard hard
Of
ass.
course they're gonna know what intercourse is by the time they're 4th grade. They got the Discovery Channel, don't they?
We ain't nothing but mammals.
Well, so is cannibals. It's time for the best jokes ever book. I think it's that
Woo!
segment we hit about the 30-minute mark ish.
Yeah.
This is the best jokes ever, professionally tested jokes for people who want to be funny. This is the funny joke segment from this book that I just said the title from, that is made by my magic boss. You can buy this book on Amazon for $5 whole if you want to follow along. It's a bunch of little jokes in here, half mature, half non-mature.
Sauce.
And we're going to give you 2 right now. This is not an
Here we go.
ad. I just like my boss. Give
Treat
me
you right.
a number.
Let's start out with a nice clean joke on page 69. Ooh, dirty dumb.
Ooh, I can't be so clean if it's a All right, you got 1, 2, 3 joke. No, 1, 2. You already did a joke on here before. You
I'm
only get 1
sure
and
I
2.
did. Okay, we gotta clear this off soon. Then I'm sure this will be the first page we do. Let's do joke 1.
All right, joke 1. Let me mark it. Why was Helen Keller such a bad driver?
Oh my gosh. I feel like as a kid, we used to tell this joke, and the punchline was because she's a woman.
Yeah, ding 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 ding. Oh,
Yeah!
you should get points.
Yes, my first point. Let's go.
You got a joke. Put it in the joke counter, top right. Bing! He got the number 1. All right, good job.
I tried to guess one last time, and I did not get it.
I think it was the sheep one.
That is funny. That's a classic joke.
Because she's a woman.
What do you call it? A redneck with a sheep under each arm?
Yeah, and it was a pimp, but you were like, I don't know.
I was thinking like.
Oh yeah, you were
guy.
thinking. You were thinking like
I was like mayor. It might have been.
Yeah, something more redneck-y like title that you said. You're like Pigpen. I don't know. Give me one more, Cam.
One more. Well, I like a saucy one. Let's go let's go really, really deep in the book. Really, really deep. Give me like the last page.
The last page is your mama jokes. Are you sure?
Oh, okay. That's right. We went pretty far in there. There's a lot.
I mean, there's 3 yo mama jokes on page 200.
There's so many yo mama jokes. Give me the last non-yo mama joke.
Okay. Actually, it's in. There's only 3 yo mama jokes that are mature. That's funny.
Ooh.
The last joke that's not a yo mama joke is a religious joke.
Oh yeah, we heard some religious jokes too. Actually, it's a dirty yo mama joke.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if we heard any of those, did we?
I could do a speed round of these 3 so we could just give them out.
Okay.
A little special for all yo because yo mama jokes is not a full joke. Half of it's a fucking setup.
Yeah, right.
Okay, 200, cross it out. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Yo mama so dumb. She thought grape nuts was an STD.
Gosh, I would be horrified to get that.
Grape nuts, not grape nut nuts. What is it?
Oh. Although, aren't these size of grapes? Like, I feel like that.
I don't fuck. It was a Seinfeld bit.
No,
I had grape nuts the other day. Not grapes, not nuts. What is this? Yo mama so fat. I got on top of her and my ears popped.
I feel like I've heard that one. That goes way back.
It doesn't even have to be mature.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, last one. Yo mama so fat. After sex, she rolls over and smokes a ham.
All right. Not bad.
That is Best Jokes Ever Professionally Tested Jokes for People Who Want to Be Funny, made by my magic boss on Amazon for $5. It would be fun for you to just splurt out a page number and splurt out a joke number and maybe follow along if you get the book. If not, I'm sure you could find something free online.
Yeah. Have a little laugh in your life. Laugh, as they say.
You said those ones were saucy. Just before the pod, I got me some Dairy Queen food, and they had garlic parmesan chicken tenders.
Good gosh, that's like a seasoning.
I thought, curious to my mistake, I thought they were like Wingstop, where it's just like the powder.
Yeah, right. That's what I would presume.
It was fucking covered in sauce.
Oh, sauce.
And I was, in my head, I'm like, I'm probably not gonna like this. And it was like 6 pieces, so it was a lot. But I had it, and I was like, this this can work. And then I dipped it in barbecue, and then they were like fighting. They were fighting on which one I'm gonna taste.
It's a war, yeah.
But
That
it
sounds
tasted. It was like
crazy.
it was like chicken Alfredo, where it's like at first you're like, I could like this,
Ooh.
and then halfway through you're like, it's too much sauce.
It's so rich, yeah. Oh, with the barbecue. I'm not a huge barbecue sauce fan, but that sounds overwhelming as fuck.
And I know we talk about food all the time, but I feel like I'm getting more and more sick of eating as time goes on. It feels like fucking
Why is it gonna be
chore.
so hard?
I've even noticed more things about myself of that
Oh?
anytime I don't want to eat, I want nuggets. Because it feels like that's the only thing that I can have that I'm like, well, this isn't eating, this is like a snack.
Yeah, like a reward.
It's just a little hum, and then that's it. Which probably
Yeah.
is like a small psychological thing in my brain because I've eaten a lot of Dino Nuggies
For
in my
sure.
life that it doesn't feel like I'm eating.
Yeah. Yeah, that just feels like natural.
Yeah.
Not something that
So
you
anytime the cat's
required
like,
to
"You
do.
want to eat?" I'm like, "I don't fucking want to eat." And they're like, "If you had to eat, what would you want?" I'm like, "Either Wendy's nuggets or McNuggets."
Yeah. That's always easy. I know, like when I get home, I just want something so quick too. Like I usually just get something frozen. I get nuggets too. Like I don't eat meat usually, but
Mhm.
I usually end up getting like a frozen chicken patty or nugget type of thing.
Dude, you asshole! You
Big
fuck!
chicken.
You being a vegan or even the gluten-free thing, you motherfuckers get the Dino Buddies company that makes the Dino Nuggets has goddamn chicken fries, but they only make it for you. Why can't I have them normal? That's not fair.
They're fine though. They're good.
But I don't want them. That could be the same answer that my grandma gave, that they had like fucking almond milk and they're like, it's like normal milk. No, it's flavored water.
No, it tastes like almonds actually. If you don't like almonds, almond milk fucking sucks.
It's flavored water. It's a joke. It's a lie. It's like that scene in fucking Parks and Rec with goddamn Ron, where he's like I think it's Ron, and he goes to a yogurt place where he complains to a yogurt place where he's just like, yogurt place, please close. You're not ice cream, and don't pretend to be
Yeah.
ice cream. Be ice cream or be nothing.
I've seen that, yeah. You're just a wannabe. Wannabe poser.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why do you get this chicken fries? I want those now.
But they honestly, I think it's that brand. They have the best plant-based nuggets I've ever had. Like they really do make just some tasty ass nugs.
Yeah, they taste good normal too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Not fair. It's just not fair.
I think it's fair.
And they come in a smaller box. Why is
Yeah.
that a
No,
thing
they always
too?
do.
I don't know why.
They
Okay,
always do.
sorry, I got uppity real quick. Why do they do that too? Fucking Walmart has a certain box size, and then you go to Winco and it's bigger, and then you go to Costco, it's even bigger. Why do they have different box sizes depending on where you go?
What is this? I know, I hate that. You know what sucks too is you'll go to the fucking Dollar General, Dollar Tree, and you'll get the fucking craziest cracked out box that's for one store. Like, who's buying one serving of mouthwash? What the fuck? Like, that's it. It's 2 servings. My bad. 2 servings for $3.
It's the good Kush. There's a dollar store. How good could it be? You fucking you just one swig of mouthwash from the dust. You're like, you really need it right there. So just, can we stop real quick? All right, I'm ready for my job interview.
Ready for my class?
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, fuck stores.
Yeah,
We have to have a uniform state government sponsored Walmart at every corner with the same thing.
why is it even allowed that different stores can have different pricings? You ever think about that?
That's
Why is that
capitalism,
allowed?
baby. That's a free market.
But, like, okay, so Costco can have cheaper things because you already pay a subscription, so that it makes sense why things would be cheaper. Most of it's their brands, but they also make it cheaper by giving
Yeah, they
you
do.
more. So technically, it's
Yeah, right.
not cheaper. Like it's cheaper in total, but now you got to buy. You only needed one loaf of bread. Well, now you get two. And it's like, well, fuck it. This is an
Yeah.
inconvenience now, but I guess I'll take it. And
It is. And though it's technically like better value, it's like still more expensive than one loaf of bread. So they're still making more money on the sale.
then you have the Walmart and Target. Why do they got to be different? Why do they have to have different prices? They mostly have the same products. Sometimes Walmart usually has more, but that doesn't have to be like that. You know?
Yeah. I mean, you make a great point, but you're starting to sound like a communist. But I might have to kill you.
Yeah, what's the problem with that?
I'm joking, actually. No, like, there's to each their own economic thoughts, but I definitely agree that
Is
it is fucking bullshit, especially when it becomes the case that it's like, oh, we're gonna raise our price. Oh, well, if they're getting away with selling at a higher price, we're gonna raise our price.
that
Oh,
was
well,
gas,
if everyone's
wasn't it?
raising our price, like, yeah, that shit happens definitely, and
Was
like that's
there
kind of the idea behind like when
is that
you tax anything.
I keep interrupting you. I'm so sorry. It's a family
No,
thing, I
no,
think.
I feel that too. It's always cultural. Like people just talk in different ways, but I am the same way.
My dad does it when he's drunk. He'll just be like, he'll cut me off the continuous thing, and then I notice my grandpa does it when I say a thing, and then he'll do like the well. And it's always he always says he does the well, and then when he explains something, it's just like, well, it's like you got to do the thing, and it'll end up the thing. You got to with the
You
like
know,
and yeah, I know, but is it a store decision or is it a product decision to make it pricier?
oh, I mean, when it comes down to it, like stores are always the middleman nowadays. Very unless you are like a whole supplier like Costco and you're making your own
Mm,
branded stuff. Like most of the time, you're just at will of what the brands sell it to you for,
okay,
and then you just have to pass that on with a little bit of a hike to your consumer
that's
because you got to
just
make money on it.
that doesn't. I don't understand because you don't. Well, I don't know. So maybe things like Walmart, it's cheap, but it's also expensive, and then things like Target is more expensive, less cheap because there's a lot less. And then maybe places like Winco is primarily cheap because there's a lot more less.
Yeah, yeah, and I feel like it sometimes comes down to like the quality of what you're getting as well as the quantity. Like
You
you'll get the
fucking
like off
quality. Who
brand
gives
from
these people
Walmart
their fucking
or
wills
whatnot.
to call? Magic Spoon? Why the shit that shit
Yeah,
fucking $10
that's
for cereal?
crazy to me. That's crazy to me that whole brand. I mean, I mean, sponsor us, please, Magic Spoon. I mean, I love you, but
Nah, fuck you.
but no, like that is wild. Just because your cereal has a little protein in it or what, not, like fucking put some protein powder in your cereal or
Yeah, I
shit.
totally
Go
believe that your
crazy.
shit has protein, just like the cookies I can buy in my gym. I don't go to the gym,
Yeah,
but I've seen those cookies
dude.
fucking everywhere. No way. You can't tell me that you're going to look at a cookie or a brownie or anything that's ever been classified as a fucking dessert and be like, this is good for me.
Yeah, you're doing it wrong. If that's the answer in your solution, there's probably somewhere you went wrong.
You probably buy
No, but
cereal bars because you don't want to have the whole bowl.
yeah. I heard recently like a guy who had like a workout supply company or whatever, making like protein supplements, was selling fucking cake batter as a supplement and just telling people that it was super fucking like nutritious and protein rich. And it was just literally
Of course
like
they believe
sugar
it. Why wouldn't
and
they believe
fucking
it?
flour. And it was tasty as hell. And oh my God, I'm gaining so much muscle. And it's like, no, you're fucking eating cake for breakfast.
I'm gaining so much. I'm gaining so much weight. Oh,
Yeah.
look at all this tummy muscle. It looks like a beer belly. Look, I look like you.
Oh, I'm just like you, Dad.
Yeah, they'll fucking give them anything. They'll believe it. Just as long as you you go to a fucking one of these supplement stores and like try this thing in a bag.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Do I snort it? No, you eat it. How? Well, you got to put it in a protein shake and then you churn it all up.
Yeah.
Everything's a shake
Figure
too.
it out.
What the fuck's with that?
Yeah, if you're working out, if you're healthy, you're shaking or you're juicing.
I mean, I'm all for liquefying our food.
Yeah, we've
I'm
been there.
I want Wally to exist for shakes and everything.
Hoping and praying.
we already do the flavors of they showed examples of like you want a cupcake, here it is, and then it's in the shake form. We already do that. We already make cookie shakes and fucking
Shake.
birthday cake shakes. We could do that shit with you want the steak shake? We got Shake Shack. We got Steak and Shake. Now we're gonna have the steak shake. Come on now.
People lining up for that. Yeah.
What was
Food.
the point? Oh yeah,
Something about
products.
food?
What products? What gives you the right to have these fucking things? I get
Fuck you.
Fruit Loops right now is making chocolate Fruit Loops.
Oh my god.
They're having chocolate Fruit Loops, which completely is disregarding the point of Fruit Loops because it's fruity, which was the alternative to chocolate, which was the alternative to normal ass grain cereal. It's already the third alternative, and it's switching its main brand for that. And they bet you they're going to charge the same price that they do for normal Fruit Loops. But this magic spoon motherfucker feels like they can be 3 times the price of fucking main mark Fruit Loops.
Yeah. These guys, they think they're all that and a bag of chips because they got a YouTube sponsor.
These motherfuckers.
Speaking
Speaking of these products, I'm on a rant now. Why do we gotta keep changing? Why do we gotta keep changing with these limited edition versions or these flavored versions that are gonna show up, never come back again, and we just eat it up? Wendy's they got these collaborations where Burger King is SpongeBob's at Burger King now.
SpongeBob's everywhere.
SpongeBob's at Burger King now. It was at Wendy's, now it's at Burger King now. What's gonna be next time? It's gonna be fucking, I don't know, soccer. It's gonna be the World Cup at soccer now. And then what the fuck is Jack in the Box doing? First of all, they're getting rid of Del Taco because I guess Del Taco's not making money. And you know what happened? Del Taco's burritos got bigger. They no longer owning Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box don't own Del Taco anymore, and their burritos are burritos now. They actually fold at the end. They're not holes anymore. They look like the goddamn epic burritos, which makes it even more justified that it's a bean burrito meal. I always thought it was cheap. I always thought, why do you get one burrito and you get 2 tacos? Why the fuck would you ever want the one burrito? Now it's justified.
Holy shit. I am just hearing about this. I didn't even know that fucking Jack in the Box was affiliated.
I didn't know either. The cat looked it up and suddenly the burrito changed. It was all weird. But what I was originally going to say when I brought up Jack in the Box are doing these fucking collaborations with T-Pain and Snoop Dogg and whoever the fuck to make these munchie meals, which are probably spending them thousands to make them get rid of fucking Del Taco because they're spending too much on these people. And now they're trying to think, oh, what's the next thing we could get people in? They got Labubu Jack in the Box things.
No way.
You buy a munchie meal and you get a Labubu with a Jack in the Box face. And they're called like Jafifis or whatever the fuck they called them. These places are just trying everything. McDonald's gave you socks. They gave you socks.
Yeah. The Grinch meal.
You don't need these things. You don't need to keep making a new Frosty. You don't need to make a new sauce. You need K-pop sauce. Oh, you get the BTS meal. You don't need this shit. Leave it alone. Same with the store products. You don't need the, we're gonna do the I know this isn't a version of it, but we're gonna do the fucking Pringles pizza flavor, and then it's gonna be gone. Like, stop. Just make a product. If it doesn't work well, then it goes away. Don't make it like, it's only in August we're gonna do. Shut up. You can only do that for holidays. Shamrock Shake, you're justified. Don't do all this other bullshit that you're never gonna do again. You're spending money on these sponsors, spending money on this product just to get rid of it.
It's occurring to me how fucking mellow this episode started. I feel like there's gonna have to be a warning. Like, It's about to get real.
I don't get passionate about a lot of things, but
Yeah.
God, even the cat being like, "Oh, there's no longer going to be this Red Bull flavor anymore." I'm like, "Fucking what? They're getting rid of blueberry? Why are they
What?
getting rid of blueberry?" It's
Really?
it's just like shit
What if
like
the world
that.
comes to-
Why are they doing this shit?
Hmm.
Doesn't make sense to me. It never made sense to me.
I've always fucking hated limited time things. Like it just breeds this anxiety in me. I don't know. It's like I gotta get it or it's gone. But what if I don't fucking want it? It's like I still have this pressure to like need it for some reason.
Dude, I'm tired of shit being just called edition, period. I don't feel like we ever called
Yeah.
anything an edition. You don't get
That's
the
just the
fucking
breed.
Super Mario World.
Yeah.
You get the SNES with Super Mario World, and you're like, oh, I got the SNES Super Mario World edition. No, you got the SNES with Super Mario World. But if you called it now, it'd be like, oh, you're going to get the SNES Mini Super Mario World edition? No.
All about the labels.
Everything's an edition. That's limited edition. This is the bundle edition. This is the day one edition. This is the special edition.
Yeah.
This is the holiday edition. Shut the fuck up! I don't.
It's all about money. How many times can you fucking sell it and resell it for even more?
Everything's a deal, and nothing's a deal.
Mm-hmm. Art of the deal.
There was a short that I saw the other
keep
day
them.
that fucking I think it justifies kind of like all of this in a weird way. And it was a short of this guy that was complaining about his hospital bill. And he was wondering why the bill changed and got higher. And what happened was, excuse me. God. What happened was he got like a couple hundred in his fee for not putting on the insurance, and they gave him a discount. But then when he put on his insurance, he told them their insurance, the price went up.
Yeah.
And he was like, so if I have insurance, I have to pay like $1,500 for this medical visit. But if I didn't have insurance, you give me a discount and it's like $800. And they're like, yes. And they're like, well, can I just take it off? Like, no, because you have proof of insurance. Right. They're like, well, what if I cancel it? No, because you had to have it before you got your medical thing. You had to have no insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it feels like that of just like, why the fuck am I paying for this 2K Undertaker Day 1 edition for these two skins that is going to cost $120 fucking dollars when it's the same fucking game, but it's like, oh, you got this edition. There wasn't even physicals of. I'm spiraling. Shit's stupid. These companies need to stop. They're not gonna work anymore. Even with these stupid little fucking miniature, fucking blind box products. Stop it. The cards are getting too. They're getting too fucking expensive. Stop it.
People are going crazy with the cards.
The sports cards are getting fucking the Pokemon treatment. They're putting them in those big bundle boxes where there's like the exposure where they have like those big cards. They're doing the same shit with the sports now. No one gives a fuck about sports that much. Stop it. There's always fucking football. There's always basketball at the stores and nothing else. I don't want to pick up a NASCAR card. I don't want to pick up golf. I don't want to pick up the Rolling Stones. Who the fuck cares about the Rolling Stones trading cards? They're making. I saw. I'm just ranting. I saw.
Cody's mad about it.
At the fucking collectible store near me that has a bunch of trading cards. That I saw a card that was like $140 for 2 Star Wars characters that had signatures. All right. Justified. One was like Boba Fett. The other one was, I think, Princess Leia or something. Justified. $140 for those 2 signatures. Justified. Why the fuck was there a PNG of Remy from Ratatouille in a glossy rainbow card costing $40? I can find this render right now on Google and put it in a rainbow background, and it's the same exact fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this shit $40?
That's kind of crazy.
There was an Eeyore one right next to it that was $20.
People like the rat more.
I don't understand. It's the typical one where he's holding the spoon with the chef hat. You know, the one you've seen fucking everywhere.
I know it well.
Stupid. And yet they fucking put like a signed stone cold card for $20. How the fuck is this render of PNG fucking of Remy from Ratatouille more than stone cold Steve Austin's signature card?
Fucking Remy the Red. Hey, I'm Remy the Red. That's an icon, dude. That's what he sounds like.
That's what it says on the back. It's just like Remy from Ratatouille. Hey, I'm Remy the Red.
Famous quote.
That's my favorite impersonation thing to do. Like, hey, I'm Cameron. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, check it out. I'm Tony Two Ply. Oh, it's me.
My best friend.
I think I'm done with my rant. Stupid limited edition, stupid gambling, stupid limited edition. Everything's limited. Nothing's promised to you anymore. Fucking blue Gatorade can disappear tomorrow, and I wouldn't. Who would bat an eye?
Yeah. That's what the world has come to. It's the idea. I forget what it's called. It's like something obsolescence, like planned obsolescence. Like when you make a product that is supposed to be replaced, like a smartphone. It's like this is going to grow old and be useful in like a year's time, 2 years time.
It doesn't.
Like, yeah, you just want to keep selling this thing.
It doesn't help that places like fast food find something great from one place and then you'll see it everywhere else. They like to copy each other a lot.
Yeah,
the $5 biggie bag happened. Suddenly there's $5 deals everywhere. You got the munchie meal. Well, now you got the luxury box. It's like they can't stop copying each other. And then sooner or later it's going to become a problem. No one wants to copy Taco Bell because Taco Bell is like the fucking Steve Jobs of food. But everybody copies Wendy's. People copy McDonald's.
That's a wild comparison.
Well, it's because they do the fucking Apple reveals for their food products.
I get it. They're very, very like, like, what's the word? Like, just very full of themselves about their production.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you like Cheez-Its? Crunch Taco or Crunch Tata? What the fuck? It's a no. Crunch Wrap? Where's the hexagon?
Yeah.
That. You like Cheez-Its? Boom. Crunch Wrap Cheez-Its. You like Doritos? Boom. Taco. They just
revolutionary.
They like doing that shit. They're like, what's a product? Oh yeah, Kit Kat. Boom. Put it in the taco. I don't know.
Did they do that?
No, they didn't do that. But
I fuck with Kit Kats.
I mean, fuck. They'll probably do something with Oreo. Oreo and Reese's end up in fucking everything.
Yeah, Taco Bell. If you're reading this or listening, rather, write that down.
Yeah, you know what? Why don't you make a Crunch Wrap, but the outside's Oreo flavored and the inside's just the cream, and it's just a giant ass fucking Oreo too. Boom. There you go. Make it a dessert. Make it a little tinier so you don't have to waste too much resources, but you'd be like the Crunch Wrap Oreo. There you go.
That sounds so ball.
Don't it? It's like a lava cake, but taco-fied.
Chocolate sauce, yeah.
Well, it's going to be the cream.
Oh, you gotta have the cream.
Yeah, it's going to be the cream. Maybe it could be hot cream.
The
The first ever fucking Oreo hot cream?
That sounds wild.
Yo.
Like,
you got
it's like
Taco Bell, Taco
brownie
Bell.
consistency. Like the cookie is like nice and cakey almost.
Well, it's got to, I think it still should be kind of cookie.
Oh, it's got to be crunch because it's like a crunch wrap, no?
It's got to have the crunch because of the Crunch Wrap. Maybe you could make it a soft outside and put the cookie inside like they do for the tostada part. Maybe you could do it like that.
I like that.
You listening, Taco Bell?
You better fucking be.
I hope you didn't see me dissing Magic Spoon and think we don't want sponsorships for food products. I like
Dude,
you.
Taco Bell, we will take in a heartbeat.
Yeah, and Jack in the Box, fuck you.
Eat one. I won't tell you what it is, but eat it.
You're too greasy. Sorry. I won't promote you. I eat you, but it's because you're openly mostly.
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Anything else on your mind? Anything else happened to you, or you just been busy, busy?
I have been just finding the time where I can make it to enjoy myself. Yeah, this is one of those times I'm lucky to have. It's been nice to chat with you, man.
Yeah, same. We don't hang out.
Yeah, I hate this guy. I was lying, but
Fucking the cat Bill asked me earlier. He's just like, um, I was like, yeah, he's doing like a teacher job. Usually he's like substituting. He's just like, what does he even teach? And I was like, I don't know. And he's like, you fucking have a channel with this guy. You don't even know what he teaches.
that's fair. That's fair. I usually teaching something different every day. That's the point.
But I don't know.
Yeah,
It's a guy thing. A guy. We don't ask questions. We don't.
yeah.
We're just like, oh
It
yeah, that's
comes
cool,
up
man.
or it doesn't. Yeah,
You getting
I
married? That's
trust
cool.
you. Yeah, I don't need to fucking like micromanage you. Go get married, dude. Live your life.
You've seen that clip or that short, right? With the girl
Yeah, yeah.
with the marriage thing. Where it's just like, oh,
Yes.
so he's getting married. When? I don't know. How'd he do it? How'd he propose? I don't know. How'd the ring look? I don't know. All I know is he got married. We're gonna have a wedding soon, and you're gonna be ready for it.
Yeah. That's what we
And
talked
we're
about.
gonna go.
Yeah.
That's all you need, though. I one last thing I think has
Mhm.
happened this week. Me and your girlfriend we're talking about hair colors, and
Oh yeah.
they I was talking to them about like, man, I wish I could get my hair colored, but I thought about doing um I guess like she said it called them peekaboos, where you color in like the inner part, so
Yes.
it looks normal until you move it around and then you see the color on the inside. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
that
pretty
looks
dope.
cool, and but I was like, maybe they won't like it because my work likes natural colors, whatever. And
Uh-huh.
he was like, why don't you get calico hair? I was like, the hell is that? And then they showed me. I was like, that looks fucking awesome. So maybe one day she'll do my hair.
That does sound cool. Yeah. I know she's always looking for ways to practice now that she's licensed and able to serve the community.
She can style my hair too if she wanted to. So I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Always looking for new ways to do. I can't do. I could do much with my hair, but I can't at the same time.
Yeah, I gotta learn. I should learn more. I've got some nice hair and don't do enough with it.
Yeah, you hide it. You put it in a beanie.
I know, like 90% of the time, it's kind of funny. Like, I don't know if I've said this, but I always get the same questions from the kids. They're like, why do you always wear that beanie? And most of them know my hair is long. Like, occasionally I'll show it, but they're like, why are you always wearing that beanie? And my hair is like tied up in a bun in the beanie. And I'm like, it's so that my hair stays straight. Like, it doesn't swing around and get, tangled in a ponytail.
I'm always
And
wearing a beanie.
the other reason I don't tell them is sometimes I don't fucking brush my hair in the morning, and I'm just like, throw on a hat, but because I'm like rushing out the door.
Do you
But
look like
like,
a teacher?
I would say, yeah, yeah. I usually dress up like pretty nice. I'm wearing slacks or khakis or jeans and like a button up or like a pullover sweater.
Oh, okay. Because I imagined you kind of like
But I do wear a
your
beanie.
yeah. I imagined you kind of like and kind of like this fit right now, where it just kind of be like more looser
Yeah,
clothes.
it would be like this fit, but probably not pink pants, and probably like a more neutral
That's
colored top,
salmon.
and it's buttoned up. Yeah,
That's
more neutral
salmon pink.
colors, buttoned up. This would be like me after work after I pull off my pants and you see the spandex underneath.
Yeah, and then it turns white after a while after I jerk for 3 hours.
Then it turns red again.
Oh God.
Okay, on that note.
Yeah, bring the camera in here. Let's get a fucking asexual guy in here real quick. That's
Yes, did you
that
know?
that's canon.
You
Camera
lore,
is
yeah.
asexual
Thank you
because I
for
think
giving that to him.
no, not samurais. Monks. No, monks aren't asexual, are they?
They're like they're what's it called? Celibate, which doesn't necessarily mean that they're not tempted into sexuality, but they just abstain. Whereas like an asexual person would just be like, nah, I don't care. That's not sexy. I don't,
Hmm.
like I like trains. That beat.
Me too. I like
Nothing against
turtles.
ace people. Much love. Anyway, what's up, Cam? I'm gonna need a minute.
You're gonna pod with yourself. What's up, Cam? Not much, dude. How's it going?
Chilling, grilling.
Oh,
Sick, dude.
that'd be so fucking funny. If we did a pod and then we did a pod right after, and I just made it be you talking to you, but you're not talking about the same thing.
It's like a 2-minute edit of just like my portions of like conversations edited together.
And it's gonna be a lot of, yeah, you know,
Yeah, right.
yeah. I noticed you do that as a response, like, yeah,
I like to be an active listener. I do. I like to show engagement.
yeah. I was thinking about that too. And furthermore,
Word. All right, what am I gonna?
that was in my head, and I completely forgot about it. God damn it! You talked to yourself, but I forgot. Oh yeah, what's with
Edition.
the do doctors give the labels or do people give the labels for more specific things of like? So there was a term that I can't remember the term right now, but there was a person I knew that said they were blah blah sexual, and what that was
sure.
is that they were the blah blah is not to be mean. They were blah blah sexual, and it was I can only feel sexual with people that I am romantically with. And I'm like, okay, that's a little more specific. But
Sure.
I'm like, it's one of those. It's one of those titles or like things of that nature that it almost seems like it doesn't have to exist. But I'm wondering if it's like a diagnosed doctor term or if it's a societal term. Like I guess there's another one right now that I saw on a short. Everything I find on the shorts because social media makes it that way.
All I do.
There's like an autovert or something.
Yes, I heard about that.
Yeah, where it's like you're not an introvert, but you're not an extrovert. You're an autovert, so that means you're introvert in social circles and extrovert with other social circles. Do we need this?
I agree with you there. It literally just sounds like you're defining it by using the other two terms. So why don't you just use the other two terms? Like,
yeah,
that's just the midpoint. Like, it's just a word for the midpoint, I guess.
Right. It's something that didn't need a word. Just like how in the other example, it didn't feel like this was something that needed a word, but somebody it's so socially made it a word.
I could see that one being redundant, but I could also see, and I do believe, don't quote me on this, but I do believe that a lot of those sort of sexualities are like psychologically classified. Like they do have a psychological definition.
Okay.
And like you could reduce it to some sort of science, at least based on behavior and decision making. But that still is super personal. And like I still think it, not that it would be a choice, but that it would be most identifiable from the person themselves, like telling you what they were, right?
Right.
Like,
The sexual
no doctor's gonna tell you what you are.
The sexuality and the pronouns are very 1-to-1 in terms of how it looks. So that's why I was like, is this more of like a socially like we collectively made this word just to give something
I feel like it's
more
so that. Yeah, like the culture itself, it gives the terminology, and it's like, oh, maybe we should look into this scientifically too. Like, I feel like that would be the order.
Anyway, it was on my mind. You can continue with your haiku.
Yeah, we'll be here all day at this rate. No, I got some ideas. I just got to write something. All right, I'm ready.
Sounds good. Say it whenever you like.
Long day of working, and the boss makes $1 while I keep jerking.
Jerking my wallet off. Goddamn. I'm
balling
seeing so much green all over the walls. Keeps doing it every fucking night.
all night, every night.
Well, thank you all, lovely fellas, for joining us for pod episode 30. We got to 30. We did it over a year. What the
Wow,
fuck?
30.
I
That's
know.
older than me.
And what was also the sub count last time we did it? We're at fucking almost
Holy, I
670.
Uh,
Uh,
I think last time we were honestly talking about like hitting 500 soon, or something like that. Like I think
which
it
is
has.
stupid insane.
Even if it was 600, like that is crazy to be seeing this much weekly growth. Especially if y'all are checking out the podcast, let us know. Let us know what you'd love to see. We'd love to
Yeah,
see you.
we love to interact with you people. There's a Discord that is being brought up from the rubble that always would love to be festered with more of you guys, and maybe a community can form. Comments always
Yeah,
beloved. We always try to respond as many as we can. And podcast questions are always like questions to say on the pod. More than welcome to. Uh, Fella video ideas for games or just concepts in general. Always welcome.
hmm
To ask for a number or anything like that for the funny joke book, always welcome. The
yeah,
stupid sound bit I do in the beginning, if you have a sound bit you want to be played, always welcome. There's so many things that you can suggest that will most likely be accommodated.
yeah. We would love to shout you out, and we would love to chat. Like we're real people. We know you're real people. We want to share some funnies with you.
Wee woo people. Wee woo people just have woo.
What real people do.
Yeah, wee woo people. We don't buy magic spoon.
I swear, I'm not a figment of your imagination. You're not in a mental hospital in Chicago, right?
It was not your fault. It's not your
Wake up.
fault.
We miss you.
It's not your fault. The car crash happened 5 years ago. It's not your fault.
They're in a better place.
Okay, goodbye.